my name's Alison, CEO of Balancer Solutions. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about sleep. In the coaching that I do, one of the topics that comes up so often when we talk about how people are coping with their feeling of balance in their life is that they're simply not getting enough sleep. What most of us don't realize is that we need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. And because of the distractedness of our world and the tendency to be time drifting on the internet and be fascinated by things and just keep searching late into the night on Pinterest or whatever's grabbing our interest, we can find ourselves building up a sleep debt and only having around about 6 hours a night. The problem with this is that we wake up the next morning feeling quite jet lagged. And there's many reasons for this. The primary one being that we don't get enough melatonin. So melatonin is that chemical that's produced in our brain once the sun starts to go down and things get dark. But what happens is that when we're on our screens or our phones or any kind of digital devices, the melatonin doesn't get produced because we're still getting the artificial light come in from the devices. So by the time we go to sleep, we're not really quite ready to go into those phases of sleep that we need for our brain to do the cleanup operation it needs to do. Those glial cells need to do that kind of Pac-Man cleanup of chemicals through the night, and it's very restorative for our health that we get a good night's sleep. So I really encourage you, think about how much sleep you're getting. Think about turning off those digital devices at least an hour before you go to sleep. Actually try and have a digital-free bedroom if possible. And at the least, download one of the free apps that are available to block all blue light off your devices. So you give your brain the best chance of producing as much melatonin as it can. And so let's prioritize our sleep. Most of the major disasters in the world, like Chernobyl and the Challenger space shuttle that blew up, actually were accountable at some level to people who were extremely sleep deprived. And so we know that to stay on top of our game, to stay alert, to stay focused, and to be able to bring our best selves to our next day, we need to get enough sleep. Thank you.